Hello, good evening. I'm Dr. Rohan Krishnan, and you are watching Health Perspective by Medical Dialogues. Today, I'm going to discuss a topic about biometric attendance. In the recent a letter released to all the medical colleges of the country, the National Medical Commission has put forward that the minimum criteria for anyone to start a medical college, they should have an biometric attendance system. And to discuss with this attendance system, I have Dr. Ajay Kumar, who is the former director of the Indian Medical Association, former national president of the Indian Medical Association, who was the chairman of the ethics committee, and he was the person who started the whole biometric attendance system into the Medical Council of India when he was the chairman of the ethics committee of the Medical Council of India. He was also the council member of the World Medical Association, and he was also serving as the governing body member of the National Board of Examination. Also, I'll be having Dr. Abul Hasan, who is the state president of the Tamil Nadu state branch. And Dr. Abul Hasan sir has been very active in various involvement of the medical practices and going on in the country. Uh, I welcome you, Abul Hasan sir. Also welcome Dr. Ajay Kumar, past national president of the Indian Medical Association, past ethics committee chairman of the Medical Council of India. I'm glad to have with me Dr. Ajay Kumar sir, who is the past national president of the Indian Medical Association, past chairman of the ethics committee of the Medical Council of India, and who was one of the pioneers of establishing biometric attendance system in the country. I also have with me Dr. Rishiraj Sinha, who is the president of the Resident Doctors Association of AIIMS Bhubaneswar. First of all, I welcome all of you. Firstly, I'd like to go to Dr. Ajay Kumar sir. Sir, it is a gold standard that in all the fields it is being done, but in the field of medicine, it was brought a little late, and many doctors opposed at that time. What was the scene? Why did you launch it? What was the whole scenario about it? Finally, I have with me Dr. Ajay Kumar sir, who is the past national president of the Indian Medical Association, ethics chairman of the ethics committee of the Medical Council of India, and who was the pioneers of this biometric attendance system, which was established in the country. Sir, I have seen that biometric attendance system was as a gold standard in many institutes, but it was very brought on very late in medical education, and it was not looked good at that time. Many people opposed this biometric attendance system. So, what was the whole scenario? Why was it planned? Why did you bring it? So, please give us all the details regarding this.
Well, in erstwhile MCI, I was the chairman for implementing this project of biometric attendance of all the faculty members all over in all the medical colleges. We have started in a big way, and as a matter of fact, when we appointed the uh, you know people who could do it for us, they went round the country to different colleges. We contracted, we sent circulars to different colleges that there will be biometric attendance. The Medical Council regulation was brought up for this one, and we actually started it in that time. It was about 550 medical colleges or so, and we started the biometric attendance, and it started so well that all the medical colleges, all the faculties, when they are coming, when they are going, what is their strength today, everything, the president of Medical Council of India and as chairman of the project, I was getting on my mobile, say 9 o'clock. The attendance is, only 25% in the country. And if I wanted to put no particular medical college, I'll just do that also and find out there is only 30% attendance, whatever. By 11 o'clock, the attendance used to increase, and by 2 o'clock, they were logging out and they were going home, and then gradually the attendance was coming down. It was really going very well. We were There were some teething problems initially, and you told me it was opposed. Yes, it will be opposed. If you are sitting in Ranchi and your name is in a medical college in Karachi, then you will oppose. That was the problem. Those doctors, those faculty members who were not going to the college, they were only enrolled in medical colleges, especially private medical colleges, for the sake of being a faculty. They opposed, their colleges opposed, the private medical colleges opposed. No, 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 we can't do that because all of us know that even government medical colleges, all of us know that the faculties are deficient, and if once this biometric comes, things will be exposed. So it was opposed. But we sent regulations, we were strict. We said that if you are not producing the biometric attendance, we are not going for your inspection, recognition, and whatnot. A lot of things we did, and then people started gradually accepting it. Still, there were hiccups, but suddenly, erstwhile MCI was removed, and NMC said, "Well, let it be. What do you call? They called, let it be voluntary. Let them do it themselves." I mean, how can you be? Can it be voluntary? So for a few years, it was all haywire. Then the good senses have come to NMC now, and they are thinking that, oh, that was a really good idea, so we should make it compulsory. There were some technical things, who will pay for what, who will pay for connection and all that. All those things we had sorted out, and we had smoothened the thing. But then NMC, went back on it. Now they are bringing it, and they are trying to show, oh, they are bringing in, this attendance. What bringing attendance? We have already done it. You spoiled whole thing, and now you say, "Oh, we are again bringing it." Our name is not even there that MCI started. As a matter of fact, it was not only biometric attendance. We had started putting cameras in medical colleges. We had a big, still it is there. We had a big central control command center. From there, we were putting cameras in different colleges. Initially, we said we will put 5 cameras, and there was provision for 15 cameras in different places of the medical colleges. We could actually see what was happening in the medical colleges at what time. As a matter of fact, this what you call pilot in this pilot project, I still remember there was a medical college in Gurgaon where the in the exam the boys and girls were copying, and we could see them from our control command center, and we could tell them that there is copying going on in your examination. And then the system was so good that if the president of MCI wanted to address all the medical colleges at a time, they could address. If she wanted or he wanted to address one medical college at a time, could address. If the health minister wanted to address, could address. Everything was put in place. We spent crores of rupees, but this government took over whole thing, and in NMC, there are 5 people. I mean, the system which was being run by autonomous, 125 people, 5 people started running. They could not understand the head and tail of it. Now, after so many years, they have started understanding, and they are coming back on the old system of biometric attendance. You want to ask me more questions? Ask me.
One thing I want to ask is that many a times it has been seen that there is no rules and regulation for postgraduate students and senior residents. When should they punch in? When should they punch out? Because for faculty, it is clear they do usually 9 to 4 job or 9 to 6, 9 to 8. But for resident who are doing 36 hours of duties, or who are already doing more than 36 hours, sometimes we have done 48 hours duty continuously, which is not mandated also, but it is happening in the country because we are overburdened. So in that case, there are no rules and regulation, and in that case, even consultants try to avoid this thing. What is the solution?
Well, let me tell you first. The attendance was only for the faculty, not for the postgraduate students and residents. Regulating the postgraduate students in their duties and the residents on their duties is the job of this the state government. The particular state government in which the medical college comes, they are the ones. We only want to know what is the standard of their medical education there, what is the standard of the postgraduate medical education and all. And we have got certain regulation about PG. We will monitor only that. Duty hours monitoring, because the payment is also made by the state government. Medical Council of India does not pay, or NMC does not pay the salaries or anything for PA, and they are not faculty. So we were not monitoring, they were not supposed to be doing this punching business. It was the state government, they should be doing it. Now, let me tell you, some states requested us that can we get a link to the MCI punching so that we know about faculty, and we will also put our machines there for all the staff to see what is going in medical colleges. Bihar took the initiative. We started giving, we started doing the job to give them the link of the MCI attendance so that they have the idea of the faculty and they can monitor other people also in there. So resident was not our concern at all. It was only for the faculty we had done the year. Because if you regulate the faculty, the whole system will improve by itself. If you are doing the top people, you are sort of disciplining, then the bottom gradually becomes disciplined. The problem that time was, and problem even today is, because of my experience of being in medical council for about 14 years, we found the problem is faculty is there only for the namesake, and they hardly come to the college. Even in government medical college, people were asking me, boss, I am practicing in Jahanabad and I come once a week and make my attendance and I go. What will happen to me? I said, you face the consequence. Either you leave the government job or you do the practice. You have no choice. So these are the things. That's why there was so much opposition. But the system was really good. And about the residents, it is the state government which are responsible for regulating their jobs.
Sir, I like to ask Dr. Abul Hasan, sir. You have always seen that the Tamil Nadu state has been against this biometric system of attendance, which I think that is something which is being globally accepted as of now. Is there anything you want to say or to ask, sir, that the problems because of which you guys are opposing this biometric system of attendance?
Uh, Good evening, Rohan and Ajay sir, and my dear
Good
friends.
evening.
Thank you for asking me to join this. Biometric is has a very interesting history. In fact, discipline, attendance, punctuality, everything became possible because of it. Now, everywhere it is used, all industries, even small hospitals, every institutions, the biometric are used for attendance. So, I can tell you a story when I put my son in the medical college. Every day, exactly at 9 o'clock, I used to get a message from the medical, automatic message from the medical college that your son has not punched today. So immediately I used to call him. What happened? He used to tell me that, Daddy, I am waiting before the machine. The machine is not working. So was the routine affair. Almost every alternate days, I get a message, and then he was saying the same thing. Then finally, after some time, that was settled. So now we have gone through all this about 10 years ago. Now everything is settled. Now internal assessment, everything based on this timing and punctuality, depending on the biometric. Actually, as you said, the Tamil Nadu government has not actually opposed, or even the students have not opposed it. I understand from this, and also when I read it from the draft direction from NMC, it is mainly on the faculties only, because as Ajay sir said, I'm sorry to use the word, the ghost faculties used to be very prevalent in many institutions. So to avoid this ghost faculty, it is a known fact. It is a known fact, and everybody knew that there is a system of ghost faculties prevalent in many colleges. So I think this is the one of the right method to prevent that ghost faculty system. And of course, only thing is, there are some loopholes for hacking this system, hacking this biometric device. All these things, stories I came to know, some time back. But it is definitely, one of the foolproof system to prevent this, between differentiate between ghost and live faculty in medical colleges. And also, I recently came to know that there is a system maybe introduced even by NMC or health department of a GPS enabled mobile phones, so that they will be tracking between the time of punching out, punching in, and punching out system also. That also may be coming in a few days time. But most important thing, as you mentioned about the punching out and punching in, punching out of the residents, postgraduates. That is a big issue, because I know that many of the residents finish their work, come back to the come out and then have food and go again, and even they go in the late hours to finish their that particular day's work. They go in the late time also. So there will be some difficulties. What time? So, and definitely this kind of method for resident also will finally one day the time schedule will become a permanent affair. This will definitely help people to, okay, acha, there are so many problems in when they go out, when they come in, all these things. So you put a time frame. So between this hour, this hour you work, and then this hour take off. So that kind of discipline or schedule also may evolve in the future because of this biometric device. So as such, there is only one thing I have in my mind about should be foolproof against hacking. Again, foolproof without any hanging. All these things, if they are worked out, then it will be a wonderful thing. Over to you, Rohan.
Can I come in?
Yeah. Yes,
Well,
sir. You are.
yes, you have told very right thing. There are two things which are very important. Number one, about hacking. This business, world over there are regulations. There are cyber regulations, but there are always hackers. You must have seen a serial called Jam Tara. I don't know how many people have seen. They keep on hacking everybody's account here and there and there. Every day we are getting these problems. So amongst us, amongst the highly intelligent class, they will come out with certain, deterrents, so that even if they don't go, that what they had done, I don't know how they did it. They had made a mold of their thumb. something like that. And the faculty, they had made molds, and that mold was being used to do the, this punching business. So these things will continue. You only thing is monitoring has to be a strong, and it has to be connected with the performance of the college, which should be added to what you call as inspection thing and all for renewal and all that. Now coming to residents, you know, if in medical colleges what is happening, I know the medical colleges here, 11 up and 12 down we call it. Faculty comes at 11 o'clock and goes back at 12 o'clock. That is called 11 up train and 12 down train. If the faculty does like that, then how the postgraduates will be looked after? Even if they are doing all the ward work and all, they are not doing any teaching, they are nothing. The poor chaps are only kept as a medical clerks to do the job. There is a log book. There is, which in which everything has to be filled up. Every, semester, they have to appear in exam. If they fail in 2 semesters, they are asked either that you cannot go for the second year, you have to stay here. So there are very strict rules and regulations for PG. But those who are supposed to be sort of regulating these regulations, if they are absent, who will look after? So if we tighten the faculty attendance, everything will automatically be, improved. That is my contention. Yes, carry on.
I have Dr. Rishiraj from Resident Doctors Association AIIMS. Rishiraj, in your college, what was the trend? Does PG used to do biometric attendance?
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Yes, sir. Sir, I am very thankful to Dr. Rohan Krishnan sir for just uh, having me in this program with our honorable dignitaries. And sir, a very good evening to all of you. Sir, I have done my MBBS from Ahmednagar, Maharashtra. And when I had came in my internship, the biometric system has been started. And the biometric system was like in a day we have to have the around 3 to 4 times of punching at 9 a.m., at 1 uh, at 1 p.m., at 2 p.m., and at regarding the 5 p.m. So it was very difficult as an intern to punch all the times because sometimes we have night off, sometimes we have night duties, and sometimes we have the morning duties. But the rule was like duty timing won't be seen in the time of the biometric. We have to punch at all the time. If it is 4 times in a day, we have to punch 4 times in a day. But yes, sir, the when the intense part are seen, then it makes us more regarding the it gives us more importance for the duty hours. And second thing, at the main discipline and regarding the punctuality, that we have to report on the time, else our attendance of that particular day won't be calculated. So it was yes, it was really a boosting, but it was a very great difficulty for the residents over there because residents are doing the night duty. Residents are found in the hospital maximum times, especially JR1 of any department. They were found at any time in the in the hospital only. So yes, from their part, it was slight difficult to have a punching at all the 4 times, but we haven't opposed that because yes, it was time necessary for us to even having a punching machine over there, so that there was a punching machine in front of the MS office in our hospital. We have to come there, even if we are at night off, we have to come at morning 9, at afternoon 1, 2, and 4 to just have a ju- just to show the retina scan or regarding the thumbprint. So we have to come there and we have to show. But yes, I again repeat, residents part are concerned that it was a really a difficult task for them because if someone is doing the ICU duty or someone is in OT, it won't be difficult. It won't be easy for them to come out from the main OT from and doing the punching over there. So that was managed in the end because everyone knows, every faculty knows that yes, he was on duty. So it has been managed, sir.
Yeah, two things is very clear. Even I would like to say that when I was also doing my post graduation in PGI Delhi, we used to have this biometric attendance. So if we do a 24-hour duty in morning, if we punch in at 9 o'clock, and next day when we used to go there and punch out, so instead of punch out, it was again showing that welcome opening time is 9 a.m. So that was a difficulty for us. Then we were told that at 9 a.m. you punch in, and at 11:55 p.m. you punch out, and then again at 12 a.m. you punch in. So these difficulties were there, as you have clearly said, sir, that it was not initially planned for postgraduate students, but at present NMC wants all the PGs and interns to be a part of it. Secondly, I want to ask that this was launched, as you are saying, that way before. So how is NMC taking all the credit about it, that this is something very new that they are doing? This is something very big thing that they are doing, because even I had come to know about it like 5 7 years ago, and it was later on suspended because of the COVID pandemic, not to increase any chances of communicable diseases. But it was planned way before the NMC came into existence, if I'm right. I think so.
Well, let me tell you, when we were, I think, was it 2018, erstwhile medical college was dissolved. And 2014 or 15, we started this process because it took some time and all. We wanted to make it, really working. So, me and my team worked very hard. So actually, I also went around the country in different zones. We used to have zonal meetings of medical college representative to explain to them how we are going to do whatever their difficulty was that they were telling us, and the people who were doing the job, they were with us. Technical things they were telling them. So we did a very good homework. We did there. And what NMC were talking about, they wanted to change the whole world. Has it ever happened in the history of medical education in anywhere in the world that right from Chaparasi to the chairman you remove? Okay, you could have removed the members, you could have removed the president or whatever, and all the members, the autonomous body, you grabbed and made it a government department, 5 people nominated by the government and working there. But what wrong did the staff had done? I mean, whatever direction will come from the top, the staff will follow. And the staff were trained, let me tell you, it was not only the what do you call biometric attendance. We digitalized the whole record of medical council over the years. I was sharing that also. Whole system of medical council today, these NMC people are enjoying everything, putting a finger and getting all the records. I mean, we got loads and loads of the records of the MCI digitalized and put in place. So, and these staff were trained to actually do the things and then the digital to come in the digital mode. But NMC suspended everybody. They brought all new staff, hired staff, right from the secretary down to the chaprasi. Even the attendants, the chaprasis, were removed. They were sent home. They were being given some half salary, full salary. I don't know what happened. And everything new came. They had no idea what we had done. And they were not even taking advice from the members of erstwhile MCI. They thought we are Dalits. We are untouchable. We should not be taken advice from, how to do things and all. Whole, still if you go, anybody visits NMC office, on the top floor, go and have a look. There is such a big control command center. When you sit there and look at all these screens for medical, 500 odd screens were put, they, for each medical college. Either you put them on together or you do it one by one or whatever. They were done. These people could not understand. They suspended everything. And now there is nothing much to take credit for, because they came on the pretext that medical college we will have next 4 years, no next. And then they said that we are going to categorize the medical colleges from 1 to whatever number it is, and so that people know which is the best medical college, this, that, and all. And the inspection system. Have you heard that the inspections are done online? Can you do online inspections? You are sitting here and somebody showing you, sir, these patients. And then same lot of patients are taken in another ward. By the time the camera moves there, sir, these are the patients. Well, everything is hodgepodge, and the things are not under their control. Now they are showing, and now they have started another shagufa. What you call in English? It's a very good word. That now again this Ayurveda business has come back. This other they will come in. They will have. Initially, they agreed that they are not going to bring this thing, 6 months or 1 year, whatever, and then you come in the mainstream of medicine. On one side, opening medical colleges like mad. We have now 600 something medical colleges. On the other side, all these Ayurveda chaps and whatever homeopathy and all, lateral entry they are giving them. Everything is in hodgepodge, the system. I don't know who is advising them. But NMC, if it is taking credit, so in Hindi, Abul will not understand in Hindi, if you can. Apne muh mein mittu. Looking at your face in your mirror and smiling, how handsome I am. Bloody fellow, you don't know what others are talking about. That is important. So NMC, less we talk, better it is. If they are saying they have brought it, they should go back in the history. They should ask people from the history. And we don't have much to do now. I mean, we have forgotten that we were there, but we did good things. And why we were removed? Because the government could not dictate us since we were autonomous body. Whatever regular, orders were coming, we used to filter it. And then when we used to feel that this is not right, we used to advise the government, this is not right, and we are not with you. And then they will go to court. Court will say, Supreme Court came very strongly in favor of MCI, saying whatever MCI does, you cannot just change. If I say one medical college is de-recognized, the government outrightly cannot write that we advise to de-recognize, cannot say that we will go against MCI and recognize it. If you are thinking that we have done a wrong thing, you send equally competent inspectors to inspect the college, and on their report, you do whatever you like. But you will be surprised to hear these are the things we don't talk. But when I am asked to talk, I reveal these things. All the cases. There were 6 cases in which they did re-inspection, and the results were the same as what we had. So it was getting embarrassing for the government. They were not doing. Their autocracy was being challenged by an autonomous body. So we thought, remove it. And all the public people They always have interest in medical colleges. Either they are running the medical college, or they have somebody, some medical college which supports them in the politics, or those people have got somebody to be admitted in medical college out of the way. And MCI was not obliging. So they were all against, and they came together and removed MCI. That is what it is. And you see the result what it is. Sorry, I think I have spoken.
No, no, it is very
We are
true,
very
and
hard.
I believe that we should raise this issue also on various platforms. That at present the NMC policies are very autocratic. They are removing the National Board of Examination as well, and creating one more body among themselves. The elected representation in NMC is very low now, and everything is happening by just few members of the National Medical Commission, and rest
Let
of
me
the
tell you
members.
one thing. Rohan, while we are here in this talk, let me, whole country, my friends are asking, boss, what happened to BC Rai Award and Silver Jubilee Award and awards of Medical Council of India? If the Medical Council has changed into NMC, why did they have stopped the award? It's a very interesting issue. I mean, I'll come in detail later on, but these awards were instituted, and trusts, permanent trusts are made for BCRI Award, Silver Jubilee Award fund and all. And that permanent, the members of the permanent yeah, trust can be either removed, can leave either by death or resignation. So that thing is there. NMC, what they could have done? We are not untouchable. I am also member of one of the trusts. What they should have done? Very easy. Are sir, forget it. We will run the show and all that. Let the BC Rai Award go. I mean, continue. You people will stay as trustee. I mean, the chairman and the secretary of NMC is already ex officio member. And let us run the show. What was wrong about it? And there is such a strict procedure in giving these awards that the judge of the Supreme Court, the retired judge of Supreme Court, is head of the scrutiny committee and whatnot and whatnot. But no, ego. No. Why should we get all these untouchables to come and decide about the awards? These untouchables will not come. Only few months back, they called a meeting, and the present chairman of the NMC, we all went there, all trustees, and he had the guts to tell us that all of you resign from the trust and we will make another trust. And we very politely said, who the hell are you to tell us to resign? We will not resign. We want that NMC should run these awards, and we as trustees, if you want to have more trustees, the rules can be changed later, whatever. But they didn't agree. And they told the government in one word or the other that these people are very stubborn, they don't want to resign. Why should I resign? On your say, you have already made us a fool or the country fool by bringing all your these things. So everything is standstill at the moment. Now they are saying, oh, we will start our own award. Start your own award. You cannot have your house in order properly, and you are suggesting I will have one more thing on my head. Let them see. So NMC, let's talk then better. If you want another debate on NMC only, I am quite happy to expose their deeds and misdeeds. But you must get somebody for NMC also. Abul and me, we are good friends. Why do you bring us both here? You bring people like them. Then I'll have a proper debate with them and
We
tell
will
them.
have a debate next week itself, where we will call some NMC member also, who is the member of the governing body or the chairman of the
The
governing body.
only person you don't call such a mild person, Vijay Oja. He is a urologist from Pondicherry. He is my very much a junior. He will agree. Only 2 days back, I was with him in debate of UCCon. And chap, when I was talking, he said, "No, sir, you are right. You see, they will not speak
So
much." So
that
bring
might
some.
happen with you if I call anyone, but I will
No,
try to call the.
you bring Sharma
Okay, okay,
if he
fine.
agrees. Anyway,
Suresh Sharma though will not agree, but
ah,
someone from the board of governors of the MCI, NMC, will have a
you see,
debate because even I feel that
there
NMC
is
is.
no need to bring. There is no need to bring anybody other than these 4 people: the
Okay.
chairman, the PG committee, UG committee, ethics committee, and regulatory committee. That's all. They are the one who are running this program. Others are just decorative value.
Okay.
That's all. They have to do raising their hands, taking their money, and they what you call TA, and having good food, going home. Finish. No other one. Okay.
Okay, we shall meet again, sir. Thank you so much, all of you, for
Thank
joining.
you.
Thanks again.
Sir, thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you so much for joining. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.